Good evening. This is Rhonda from Hamden Action Now, and I wanted just to follow up on our Friday night press conference for Robin Porter, the representative, our state representative in the 94th district, to talk a little bit more about her the incident that she had to endure on Tuesday from Representative Harry Arora from the 151st district of Greenwich. I wanted to share the video that we were not able to run, which had various clips of Representative Aurora's behavior, which we fully believe should not go without consequences. I'm going to drop in the chat now the link to the petition that we are circulating throughout social media, calling for his resignation and his removal from the committees in which he's currently sitting. He is not executing the duties as a state representative, allowing the public to speak. So we're going to drop that in the chat, and I'm going to go ahead and run this video now for the community to see.
Do you know a minority AI? You know, the AI, artificial intelligence, is a very, very big field. You know, there's going to be trillions, but not billions, trillions, or cloud association. Do you know of them?
Do I know of the technology?
No, Minority AI Association.
No, but I'd be very interested. One of my other passions is actually robotics and drones, so I would love to hear more about it. And we can talk about how we can use robotics and drones to make our grows more efficient, actually. Automation will be the future of cultivation, and so there's a lot that you can do there.
This is Representative Arora asking questions of Jason Ortiz.
You may not also have heard about the Minority Cloud Storage Association. So that's the problem, that, you know, most of the time there are some exciting technologies which are creating trillions of businesses. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Ms. Bassman, for your testimony and for being here to help us understand.
This is his testimony questions for.
As you know, in the legislator, we understand that process is very important, and I get taught that lesson every single day about how process is the most important thing. And so here we are talking about process, so this is fairly and squarely in things which we understand well. My question here is that let's just go through it one more time, because I want to basically shed light on some things which you're saying which may not be factual, and maybe I will get corrected by you. Currently, the way the prevailing wage is being determined is you poll every single person who's doing that trade or contractor who's doing that trade. Some of them are unionized, some of them are non-unionized, and you take the average or the median, or perhaps some median. Let's call it the median. So you say 50 percentile, and that's the number that becomes the prevailing wage. Is that your understanding, Ms. Bassman?
No, they don't take a median of the weight of all of the data. And frankly, I don't want to give you wrong information because I don't do those wage surveys. So I could certainly speak with the U.S. Department of Labor, Wage and Hour Division, and ask for the exact methodology. But it's not a median.
It is that data, though. The data is comprised of all contractors, and then
that's correct.
Median would be the fair way. You could take the average, which would be lower. I always think, you take the larger number in this case, and so maybe you take the median or you take the average. I'm assuming you don't take the top 5 percentile or the bottom 5 percentile. That wouldn't be good practice anyways.
I'm just going to interject real quick and ask that everyone that's speaking be allowed to complete their sentences before the next person starts to speak. Kimberly, did you want to respond?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Any further questions, Representative?
Yes, I am. Representative Porter, can I have a constant interflow, and I will make sure that I stop, as you said, and make sure Kimberly has the full time to respond.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Work in the public works arena.
Yeah, but Ms. Bassman, that's where I'm taking a little bit of exception, that if you I want to correct you, and perhaps maybe you may disagree, that when you come to the number of projects on municipal work and public works, including renovations, when you consider the number of projects, there's a very large number of small projects, very large number. There may be a few very large projects which are 100 million, 20 million, 40 million. I understand that. But when we talk about employment, the small worker is important, Ms. Glassman. The small important worker for me, and I know he's only working on a 50,000 or 500,000, HVAC in a Stop and Shop locally, because Stop and Shops and commercial can be reasonably large. They can be $50 million, construction, of which they may do $1 million. So what I'm saying to you is that there is a lot of small projects, which are municipal projects in number, not in dollar value, in number. The median project may be very small, and the reality is that you are excluding a lot of people who. Please, may I finish, madam?
Okay.
Ms. Passman, I really would like you to.
Please finish. Please finish.
Thank you. So what I'm saying is that this is exclusionary in that sense.
Actions must have consequences, and we cannot continue to sit back and watch these type of interactions continue to go on a daily basis in our state legislature. Now, you and I and everyone that's watching this video knows that Representative Porter, had she been a white man, that Representative Arora would not have behaved in such a manner. So we're asking everybody to sign on to this petition, and we will submit it to Governor Lamont, as well as Speaker of the House Ritter, and Attorney General William Tong, and everybody else in the state of Connecticut's leadership, because this is a pure and outrage. Thank you so much. Have a great night.